Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Indian Bull vs Bear. This is the fourth video of this series, The Final Missing Piece. In today's video, I'll analyze the pharmaceutical sector. This video is structured in three sections. First, I'll give a brief introduction of the sector. Then, I'll share 5 graphs with you and explain them in order to identify some trend. In the end, I'll conclude by sharing my key takeaways from this whole exercise. Please read the entire disclaimer carefully and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment, share, like, and press the bell notification icon. The pharmaceutical sector is one of the most significant and rapidly growing industries in India. It plays a crucial role in healthcare, exports, and research and development. India supplies affordable medicines globally, including generic drugs, 20% of global supply, vaccines, and biosimilars. Government support this sector with schemes like PLI, that is the production linked incentive for pharma, Ayushman Bharat, and drug pricing policies. The major challenges for the sector are the regulatory hurdles, rising raw material and R&D costs, patent expiry and IP issues, and changing global healthcare policies. To see the historical trend, I'll present 5 graphs in front of you. First will be the yearly returns graph, which will show the yearly returns over last 10 years of top 10 companies of this sector. So for pharmaceutical sectors, all the 10 companies are the large cap companies, the top 10 companies are large cap companies. The second graph will be the yearly swing graph, which will present the number of positive and negative return months for last 10 years. Third graph will be the monthly returns graph. It will show the monthly returns over the last 10 years for this sector. Fourth graph will be the mean monthly returns, in which I have taken the mean or the average of uh, all the 10 years for each month. And finally, the fifth graph will be the monthly swing graph, which will show the number of positive and negative returns years. Please do not skip any portion of this video and watch it in full. You are going to learn a lot, which will help you to take decisions on your own. So this is the first graph, yearly returns. There are two lines in this graph, the blue and the orange one. The blue line is the yearly returns percentage, whereas the orange line shows the cumulative returns in percentage. So in 2015, this sector gave the returns of 23.84%. But in 2016, it gave a negative return of 13.37%. 2017, again a very flat performance and return of 3.19%. 2018, again very flat returns of 4.86%. 2019, again 1.92%. But then came 2020, the COVID year, and all the companies in the healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and all these sectors um gave extremely good results in 2020. So is the case with pharmaceuticals. So 2020 returns were 67.27%. Next year, okay performance of 11.1% returns. 2022 was not good for this sector and it gave a negative returns of 8.91%. Then the next 2 years were very good for this sector. In 2023, it gave returns of 47.88%, and in 2024, it gave returns of 42.92%. So in last 10 years, the cumulative returns of this sector are 323.29%. So let's move on to the next graph, which is the yearly swing graph. So in this graph, the green bars shows the number of months with positive returns, and the red bar shows the number of months with negative returns. So in 2015, 8 months gave positive returns and only 4 gave negative returns. In 2016, 7 positive. 2017, only 6 positive. 2018 was a very uh, bad year for this sector. only 4 months returns gave positive returns, whereas 8 gave negative returns. 2019, 6 positive, 6 negative, and then came 2020. So very, very good year for this sector. 9 out of 12 months gave positive returns. 2021, 7 positive. 2022 was not so good year for this sector, only 5 positive returns. 2023 again was a very good year for this sector, with 9 months gave positive returns. So is the case of 2024, 8 months gave positive returns. Let's move on to the next graph, which is the monthly returns over last 10 years. So this graph basically consists of 12 smaller graphs, one for each month. So as you can see, one for January, February, March, April, May, and so on and so forth. The green bars shows the positive returns, and the red bar shows the negative returns. So in January, so for January, basically January gave positive returns only in 4 years out of last 10. February is even worse, only 3 times it gave positive returns in February over the last 10 years. But March and April are very good with um 7 positive each. March and April, 7 years it gave positive returns in these months. In May, only 4 times it gave positive returns. In June, 6 times positive returns. So and in July is a very, very good month for this sector. So it gave 11 times so sorry, 9 times it gives positive returns and only one negative. August again a good month, 8 positive and 2 negative. September, 7 positive. October, 5 positive. November is not so good for this sector and only 3 positive returns in the last 10 years. And in December, 6 positive and 4 negative returns. Let's move on to the next graph, which is the mean monthly returns. So in this graph, I have taken the average or mean of the last 10 years of each month, the returns of each returns in the last 10 years of each month. So as you can see, January, February, May, and November doesn't seems to be the good months for this sector, whereas April and July seems to be very good for this sector. Let's see the final graph, which is the monthly swing graph. And in this graph, we can see that uh, January has given positive returns only 4 times in the last 10 years. February even less, only 3. March and April, 7 each. May again not very good, only 4. June it's okay, but July is very good for this sector. So as August. So July 9 positive, August 8 positive, September 7 positive, October 5 each. November is again not a good month for this sector with only 3 times it gave positive returns, but 7 times it gave negative returns, and December 6 is to 4. So what can we conclude with this? So we can conclude that the CAGR of top 10 companies of the sector for the last 10 years is 15.52. This, I would say, this is an average CAGR, not not much impressive. Cumulative returns over the last 10 years, so 323, so more than 4x. Not again, not that impressive as compared to other sectors. January, February, May, and November are the cheapest months for this sector, whereas April, July, and August are the costliest month for this sector. Now you can draw your own conclusions based on this analysis and take more informed decisions. Save this video and watch it again before investing your hard-earned money. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you.